This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3.
This is a full ride on the purple train. A full ride on the Elizabeth line, better to be known, from Abbey Wood by Canary, Wharf via Central London, via Paddington and up Hazen Harlington, trip down to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3.
Hope you enjoy.
The next station is Woolwich. Change for DLR and National rail services. This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted. We are now arriving at Woolwich. For your safety, please use the lifts to exit this station if you are travelling with luggage. Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Stratford. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Custom House. Change for DLR. Exit for XL London Exhibition Centre. House. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Canary Wharf. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Canary Wharf. Change for Jubilee line and DLR. We are now arriving at Canary Wharf. Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Whitechapel.
Yellow. So, yellow, brown. She's circle of Metropolitan. Yellow, brown, brown.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Whitechapel. Change for District Line, Hammersmith and City Line, and the Windrush Line. Change here for trains to Reading. We are now arriving at Whitechapel. Change here for trains to Shenfield via Stratford.
So Mike, do you think we should do shoes on this? You need to help us get to the next part. We can't do it back home. We're going to have to try something like
Whitechapel. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Liverpool Street. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Liverpool Street. Change for Central Line, Circle Line, Hammersmith and City Line, Metropolitan Line, Northern Line, the Weaver Line, and National Rail Services. Exit for trains to Stansted and Southend Airports. line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Farringdon. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Farringdon. Change for Circle Line, Hammersmith and City Line, Metropolitan Line and National Rail Services. Exit for trains to Gatwick and Luton Airports. We are now arriving at Farringdon. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Tottenham Court Road. Change for Central Line and Northern Line. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Bond Street.
Say Westbound instead.
Change for Central Line
Really?
and Jubilee Line.
I don't get it.
Step-free access information. Boarding rights are in use at all stations before Acton Lane and Reading. If you have not arranged step-free assistance, please alight this train at Bond Street and speak to a member of station staff. We are now arriving at Bond Street. Bond Street. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Paddington. Change for Liverpool Line, Circle Line, District Line, Hammersmith City Line, and National Rail Services. This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
And then we'll head outside through Westbound Park Depot. Well, there's not a depot, but side roads, so many sidings and Elizabeth line.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Acton Main Line.
I can't believe. Interesting that we're stopping at Acton Main Line.
For safety reasons, please keep luggage clear of the aisles and doors, including the area behind the driver's door.
Heathrow Express service 397130 into Heathrow Terminal 5. Or else this was originally called TfL Rail along this section and the section up to Shenfield. Westbound Park Station just over there where it curves off. So does the A40 Westway. Curves over there as we head more northwest and then turn west again. is the first time I've ever stopped in a video, stopped at Acton Main Line.
Acton Main Line. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is
River Express service Terminal 5 to Paddington via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. Calling at Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3 and Paddington. Originally, Terminal 1 used to exist but closed in, I think, 2015, 2011, somewhere around about that time. And then it got renamed at the start, and then it got renamed at the start of 2023.
The next station is Ealing Broadway. Change for Central Line and District Line. We are now arriving at Ealing Broadway. Please take care when leaving the train by ensuring you mind your step down to the platform.
No trains. Interesting.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Westbound. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3.
Next stop, West Ealing, where you can change for, including the very little GWR, the little branch of the DWR. They call that Castle Bar Park.
For safety reasons, please
I don't
keep
remember the
luggage
other one,
clear of
but
the
then
aisles and
it's-
doors, including the area behind the driver's door.
There's also Greenford, South Greenford, and then Greenford. That's where you can change for. There's also battery trains for Leaders, the first branch of the operated battery trains for the GWR.
We are now arriving at West Ealing. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. West Ealing. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Hanwell. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Hanwell. We are now arriving at Hanwell. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Southall.
Recommending Oyster and not valid between Westdrayton and Reading. Have to use contactless payments or those GWR tickets to go further. Yes, there is a difference between Oyster and contactless payments.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3.
If you want to watch the one on the Piccadilly line that I did towards Heathrow,
the
watch
next
them.
Station is Southall.
Go on the playlist that says London Underground full journeys and eventually you'll find it. And also there's other rides that I did that weren't full journeys but a little bit of rides on the Piccadilly line, especially to Heathrow. And if you want to watch those, go to Tube Rides on the playlist, go to Tube Rides. Elder steam train carriage.
We are now arriving at Southall. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
There's beep 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 beep.
Southall. This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Hayes and Harlington.
The stop where you can change for services to Reading, calling at West Drayton, Ivor, Langley, Slough, Burnham, Taplow, Maidenhead, Twyford and Reading. And also for National Rail Services.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. The next station is Hayes and Harlington.
Change for services to Reading. Service to Abbey Wood. Dip down into over the bridge and into the tunnel for Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3 and then to Terminal 4. Service terminated at Hayes and Harlington and back to Abbey Wood, calling out Slough, Hanwell, West Ealing, Acton Main Line, Paddington, Bond Street, Thomas Hall Road.
Service to Heathrow Terminal 4 via Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3.
Farringdon, Liverpool Street, Whitechapel, Canary, Wharf, Custom House,
Next station is
Woolwich and Abbey Wood.
Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. service to Heathrow Terminal 5.
Goodbye, Reading branch line. See you again soon.
Terminals 2 and 3.
I'll also do Heathrow Express to here as
For your
well.
safety, please use the lifts to exit this station if you are travelling with luggage.
For the safety and convenience of passengers with heavy baggage, please use the lifts provided and enjoy your flight. Originally the former known of Heathrow Central. formerly known as Heathrow Central.
This is where we need to get from.
Next stop, Heathrow Terminal 4, where we terminate.
This is an Elizabeth line service to Heathrow Terminal 4. The next station is Heathrow Terminal 4.
Heathrow Terminal 4 was closed
For
during,
safety reasons,
before the
please
pandemic,
keep luggage clear of the aisles
or during
and
the
doors,
pandemic.
including the area behind the driver's door. This train terminates at the next station. Please remember to take all your belongings with you as you leave the train.
Heathrow Terminal 5 branches off here. This terminal isn't known for British Airways, isn't known. That's the other terminal, which is fine. And there is Alight, Qatar Airways. I think there is also Etihad. There's also what terminals are there from Terminal 4? What flights? I should look at all of them. There is Welling, I think. But certainly not British Airways. That's the other terminal. British Airways doesn't also serve Terminal 2. It only serves Terminal 3 and 5.
We are now arriving at Heathrow Terminal 4, where this train terminates. For your safety, please use the lifts to exit this station if you are travelling with luggage. This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted. All change. This train terminates here. All change.
two platforms there. One is served by the other. We pulled into this platform. Service going back to Abbey Wood. Heathrow Terminal 4, where this train terminates, and all of the air travelers and all the air travelers are going on their break.
Stop. Stop, I'm leaving the case. I'm just going to fling it down there. Stop. I don't want that one. I don't want that one.
Enjoy your flight. Enjoy your flight. Enjoy your flight. Well, we're at Heathrow Terminal 4. We're at Heathrow Terminal 4 and this train terminates here. So that was a full ride, full journey on the purple train, Crossrail, Elizabeth line, 3 names if you want to call it. Formerly known as the Elizabeth line. London's newest line from Abbey Wood to Heathrow Terminal 4. Via Terminals 2 and 3. Let me know what I should do next, train going back to Abbey Wood. Next time I do the Elizabeth line will be Shenfield to Heathrow Terminal 5, which is going to be during this holiday, so looking forward. And press the subscribe button, like the video, comment, share the video, share the channel, hit the notification bell, come back for more. Bye for now. Goodbye from London's newest line. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I'll probably end at this sign over here and tark off, and don't forget to subscribe like always. From the Lizzie line, the purple train. Thanks for watching.